Well, hello ladies. Welcome back to my channel, Lady Lovely Locks. And today I am going over this piece. This is Raquel Welch's Longing for Long and the color Shaded Spice. So I just want a disclaimer. I am trying a ring light because sometimes when the lighting I can get natural outdoor lighting, but it still looks kind of dim. I don't know what I think about this ring light, to be honest. I can see, I just hope it reflects the color accurately. Based on how I'm seeing this lighting, I think so. I can see how people choose ring lighting. It makes your skin look glowy and it makes the person look good. So I think, I know the secret behind a lot of these Instagram people and their little hacks and the YouTube hackers, and they use a ring light to make themselves look better, and they use it as a gimmick to use their makeup or their product. I'm onto them. I don't know. So we'll try it out. But anyways, this piece, I wanted to wear her. I don't have any makeup on today. Not even like mascara, anything, no foundation, anything. I have some like moisturizer and that's it. I thought this would be good to show because so many of us wig reviewers, we want to do, and I myself included, we want to look our best when we do a review. We want to have our makeup on, look flawless, beautiful. And that's not always reality. And a lot of times I don't even wear makeup. I love putting eyeshadow on, don't get me wrong. I have more eyeshadow palettes to last me a lifetime. I don't even need to buy any more eyeshadow palettes till I'm dead. I have that many. So I will wear makeup any opportunity I have. But a lot of times I don't because I'm just wearing, casual stuff and I'm just driving my kids around. I don't need to wear makeup. So I figured, I would show this wig with no makeup on so you can just see the difference, because most wigs that I've tried on, they're fancy. They have a nice curl to them. They're date night hair. So if you don't wear makeup with it, it doesn't look very good. But we need to show pieces that you can wear that look good without makeup on. And this is one of them. I've had this piece for over a year. She was a work wig for a while. She's got some wear and tear to her, and I wanted to show how she looks like compared to the last wig review I did, which was Longing for Long in Glazed Strawberry, and that was a brand new piece that I had only worn a handful of times. So you could see the difference. Also, I thinned this piece. After my little conversation of the last Longing for Long, I decided I was gonna thin this piece before I did a review so you could see. Now, thinning is such a relative term because you can thin a lot or you can thin a little. I feel like I thinned this one, not a lot. There was a nice little handful of hair to throw in the trash, but I feel like she could have been thinned more. I'm looking at her now and I'm feeling like I could have thinned her a little bit more in here. You just don't want to overdo it because you don't want to see the wefts. That's the thing, is you're not thinning something that's attached to your scalp. You're thinning something that's attached to a wig cap. So you want to make sure that the wig cap is hidden. But I feel like this looks enough to where I can wear this like this and it looks natural. It's the last thing you want. And I'm gonna say it, I'm gonna point it out that I've seen women, ooh, sorry, it's on my floor. I don't want any hair to fall on the ground. But I see women showing off their wigs, they don't have makeup on, or their eyebrows aren't done. And it's not that you don't have to have your eyebrows done. But if you are wearing this full head of hair and you don't have any eyebrows, it just doesn't look right. It just looks more obvious, and there's not this even playing field of hair. Like, if you don't have any eyebrows and then you have this nice full head of hair, it just doesn't look proportional. That's the word I was thinking of. So if you're at least going to go out like this, you have no eyebrows. Personally, I get mine microbladed. Best decision ever. I don't know if you can, I do have eyebrow hair, and I've gotten more eyebrow hair because the same stuff that I put on my lashes, which is Careprost, it's generic Latisse, use it for years. At this point, I don't even have to put it on every day. I can put it on every couple days. The bottle lasts me like at least 2 months before I have to get another one. but I'll put it on my eyebrows. I haven't in a while, but and then I get them threaded. But eyebrows are key to your face, better than even eyelashes. Eyelashes help. I can't do fake eyelashes. I'm allergic to them all. So I use Care to keep my eyelashes grown. That's what they look like without any makeup, just if you're curious, any mascara. But if you're gonna wear like this, you at least are gonna have to do your eyebrows if you don't have them microbladed, so it just looks proportional. But I feel like with this thin, it looks more realistic. This hair looks very like relaxed and downplayed. It doesn't look like date night hair. I mean, you could wear this for date night, especially if you're used to having crap for hair, but I wouldn't recommend it. But that is why I like this long and long piece, because the waves look like this. And now that she's thinned out, she looks a little more realistic, if you ask me. Often times I'll wear my long and longs that I haven't thinned pulled back, because it looks more casual that way. But honestly, if I'm gonna keep wearing them, I need to thin them for more casual looks. Now I feel like this is low density, comparable to Angelina by Belle Madame. And so she's, you know, much wearable in my opinion at this point, much more realistic. It really just looks like I have a natural wave to my hair. If you have never seen this piece before, and this is the first time you're seeing a review on her, I thank you for choosing me for one, but let's go over the cap briefly, because there's tons of videos on this. So this is the basic wefted cap. This would fit a small, medium head size for sure. If you let it out, possibly a large. And also, if you have a large head and you have a wig that's tight, just get it wet and wear it. My wigs over time that have felt smaller have actually loosened up over time by wearing on my head. I have a small head. So just, if you have a large head, just get the cap wet, wear it on your head, stretch it out, kind of like how we break out our shoes. You wear, you know, big thick socks and walk around in our heels, break them out. Same thing, same concept. Full mono top, that's why she's a little more expensive to say Miles of Style. Miles of Style is a little cheaper. That's a great wig to buy if you're on a budget. Yeah, she's got the ear tabs that are felt covered. I think all Raquel Welch pieces are like that, and I like that because some other brands, like some Noriko wigs, they're all itchy. I can't wear them. I'm never buying any of them again. And some of Aesthetica's are like that. Maybe most of Aesthetica's, I can't remember. So for me, that's important. My head gets very sensitive, very itchy sometimes. Sometimes even I can't even do lace. That's why I have a whole plethora of double mono tops with no lace front to help with that. Anyways, moving on. So this is a pretty full piece, so that's why I recommend thinning her for the most realistic look. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with her. I feel like I could even thin her a little more up here, but this looks better than the brand new Longing for Longs that I have. I'm gonna have to thin all of them now. It will be a very hairy day when that happens. Now let's talk about this color. Let's talk about Shaded Spice. I don't know the numbers, you'll have to look it up when I post it. But it's got a rooting, which I like. So you can you could see where my wig cap is for one. That's why, like in my other review, I mentioned wearing the silicone wig grip, because then you can't see that. Is it super noticeable? No. No one is going to, honestly, no one's gonna notice this unless they're wearing a wig and they're looking. And we know, us wig wearers, we know exactly what to look for. I always look if someone's wearing a wig when their hair looks great. It's just something we're conditioned to do at this point. But most people aren't gonna notice that. I like how the rooting goes all the way. I mean, the scalp goes all the way to the back, so it looks realistic that way. This piece I like because now it does have that thing that I hate with that stripe right there, but it's very thin, that area. You could even add some rooting there with like a Sharpie or like a laundry marker, Copic marker, to make that more realistic. But the knotting on here looks really good. This is not heat friendly either. I know most of Raquel Welch's pieces are heat defiant, which I just personally don't like. It's just a lot more maintenance. And it feels more, to me, it doesn't feel like real hair. I mean, this feels more realistic, my personal opinion. But the knotting is done really good. there's the lace. So it fits my head. I mean, right there, it's a little obvious, but I'm not really one, this is like the most of a pullback for my hair that I would do. I would never really do like something like that. I'm just not used to, I'm not comfortable with that. Plus, girl needs to get some Botox because I got some wrinkles popping up. And I'm vain and I don't want wrinkles on my forehead. So that would just exacerbate that more. Maybe that looks good when you're younger. I don't know. For me personally, I don't like that. But it just shows that you can do this. You can put your hair off the face and it still looks good. It's not this stark line. You could pick that, pluck around with that to break it up if you wanted, just for that added touch of realism. Having this piece, oh, let's just finish talking about the color. I'm sorry. So the rooting, ooh, you can see my wig cap. You can play around with that. Like you can, you know, push it back and then it just, you know, to see where that ends up going. Because sometimes it just depends on where you put your wig cap and how noticeable it is. This is getting worn out too. I'm gonna have to buy some more of these velvet wig grips. But this is the silicone one that I'm talking about. You can see it in some of my other videos. But that one I prefer to wear, especially, I mean, personally, I think when it's rooted, the wig cap doesn't look so obvious. I can totally see it there, but just for the purpose of the video, I'm gonna wear it. But the rooting, it's definitely like a 6. It's a dark rooting. This is a warm piece. You would not wear this color if you have cool undertones and ash is your color. It wouldn't complement your skin tone as nicely as a cool color. So it's for my warm gals. I wouldn't call this a red. I know the color, sometimes the sample that you see can make it look red. It's red-ish, but it's really more of a caramel brown. That's what I'm gonna call it. I don't see this as a red. Like, so if you're looking at this thinking it's more of a red piece, you're not gonna wanna get this for the red. This is a brunette with caramel brown. It's like a hint of auburn, but I wouldn't overall call this a red piece. This is like a caramel brown with you know, subtle hints of this. I don't even know if you want to call it a strawberry blonde. It's really, personally, after seeing it so many times, I would call it this is like caramel brown. It's really not as much of a red. So when you're thinking shaded spice, think like shaded like pumpkin spice. So it's barely, hardly a red. It's more of a bright caramel, blondish brunette. And then it's got the dark mixed in as well. I don't have the numbers on me right now, you guys, so I apologize if that's helpful to you. But I don't have them unless this wig has the colors on here. Sometimes they do. Oh, what do you know? That doesn't make any sense. It says 19R 112. So to be honest, I don't have an answer as to if that is the color 19R 112. I don't even know what those colors means at this point, so forgive me, but maybe someone else on YouTube can explain it better. But I see this as like a darker brunette with caramel brunette mixed in, like a caramel auburn. I really don't, I mean, if you look at this by itself, it is kind of likened to the auburns of like 27 MB. I can see that. So, but overall, I mean, I guess it's touched with that. But I really see it mixed because it's next to this brunette. I see it more of a caramely color than a red, if that makes sense. But it is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. I guess the test would be if I wore this out, would they say I'm a redhead? Would they call me a redhead? Probably not, because they see the rooting. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna say about this color. I love it. The knotting looks really good on this, of course. It's a shame that Raquel Welch doesn't make too many more pieces in this fiber. They like to make everything heat defiant, so that's one thing I don't like. But I do love the naturalness of these waves. Let me do a 360. So she's not your longest piece for sure, but she is longer. But I just love the little choppy layers and the beach waves for sure. Anyways, this video is now 15 minutes. It's long enough. I don't have anything else to say. Let me know what you guys think about the ring lighting, if it's too much, or I don't know, just give me your opinions. But I feel like the color does look good in this lighting, so that's why I went ahead and chose it. Let me know if you have any questions. You can find me on Instagram. But thanks for watching this video, ladies. Have a good day.